Welcome to PricePlow. My name is Mike, and I got a hankering for some caffeine right now, so we're going to use this as an opportunity to discuss Myprotein's new COMMAND Nootropic energy drink powder. Now, you might be a gamer. This is going to be marketed towards gamers, but I am not a gamer. I'm a business owner, and we talk about supplements on this channel, so we're going to talk about the ingredients inside and how they may or may not apply to you. I'm going to do a tasting right now, and that's why we're here. I got a hankering for caffeine, and this is my opportunity to use this. And so what we have here is the lemon lime flavor. I don't have the grape flavor, so maybe we'll come back in, subscribe to the channel if you want to see me compare to the grape flavor. And in each scoop, this is a 2-scoop full serving size. Each scoop has 75 milligrams of caffeine, which is like a smallish to medium-sized cup of coffee. So the 2-scoop serving is 150 milligrams of caffeine, and that's what I'm going with. And they say to mix it with 6 to 8 ounces of ice cold water. Now, I did pay for this product, but we do have a business affiliate relationship with Myprotein. The coupon code is PLOW40, and it's somewhere between 35 and 40% off usually. And that's what we're gonna talk about, the benefits of this energy powder against some of the others who have some different ingredients that are more pricey. Once you factor in the coupons, this one is definitely on the more the less expensive side of things. So you can see right off the bat, there is a lot of color in here, and it's gonna be green. This is a lemon lime flavor, but what they're doing is and Myprotein does this a lot, they're actually using spirulina extract, and they have a little bit of turmeric in here, but they're using natural colors. So this is not like blue number 1 or whatever. You're gonna get actual natural coloring, so it does look green. And as for the taste, I had 10 ounces of ice cold water, like 3 ice cubes in here. It is straight down the middle lemon lime. Like the lemon lime energy drinks, or not energy drinks, but yeah, a lot of lemon lime drinks that are the sports drinks and such. A lot of times they're like all lemon and just a bit of lime. Myprotein, they're like very literal with their flavors I've seen. Like with their peach mango flavor, they're like 50-50 peach mango. Most brands are usually skewed to one or the other. This is exactly 50-50 lemon lime. So if you like lemon a lot but you don't like lime, for instance, this you might want to get the grape flavor. That said, perfect amount of sweetness to work with the tartness. It's not too tart. My mouth is watering for more. Not too sweet, definitely not too sweet either, but there's just enough sweetness. And the sweetener is coming from the dual pair, and this is the artificial stuff, as in sucralose and ACE-K. So really, I just wanted to do a quick tasting and get some caffeine in me. We're gonna come back and talk about the ingredients, but in general, what we have here, because this doesn't have some of the other ingredients that are, I'm just gonna say, this doesn't have New Level in it, which is an ingredient that is clinically studied in gamers, and modern gamers play modern games. We love it and everything. It's a pricey ingredient, let's be honest. And so it drives up the price of some of these other gaming supplements. And Myprotein COMMAND is definitely coming in at a lower price point because we don't have that. You have a small replacement, and we'll talk about some of the mechanisms in that, but we're not gonna be able to like make gaming claims. I'm not gonna be able to verifiably claim that you're going to increase or that other people have increased their Call of Duty performance while using this drink. However, because it has my favorite choline source is Citicoline, also known as CDP choline, it's gonna be a good, feel-good energy drink, in my opinion, at the bare minimum, energy and nootropic focus drink at the bare minimum, but I'm not gonna make any of those gaming claims. And I just got this in the mail too. This is the type of choline that it is here, Cognizin. You can tell I'm kind of a fan of this stuff. We're gonna be, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff with this. So right when I saw that they were pairing up the caffeine and the Cognizin at 500 milligrams, I knew right off the bat, this is something that I'm gonna feel. There's other forms of choline, and choline helps you boost your acetylcholine levels in your brain. We call this the learning neurotransmitter, and it does all sorts of great stuff. It's found in meat, fish, and eggs, so if you're not eating enough of that stuff, I think that some people who are fatigued are like also making themselves choline deficient. But if you're not eating enough meat, fish, and eggs, this is an ingredient you definitely need to look at. Now, there's a ton of research on other forms of choline as well. Alpha GPC is a popular one. Say what you will about 600 milligrams of alpha GPC. I like Citicoline, always have since PE Science put it in their pre-workout in like 2011 or so. It's a choline that I can feel, and it turns out that it gives you a dopamine boost. And hey, we like our dopamine boost. That's probably why you're a gamer in the first place. And this type of choline gives you that feel, and that's why we're starting to see it in a lot of these choline blends. I know that there's other forms out there that are also high bioavailability, just like Citicoline. Cognizin Citicoline is my choice. So right off the bat, I'm gonna get 150 milligrams caffeine and this choline. We'll talk about the rest in a little while. Once I come back, I gotta put up an article. We're gonna stay focused today, and that's why I'm using Myprotein COMMAND with natural colors. Look at that. I'll be right back. All right, boom, we're back. It's about 60 minutes later. Feeling good now. Time to cover some of the ingredients. We already talked about caffeine, obviously, and the choline source Citicoline, huge fans of. I'm gonna skip around this label a little bit, and we're gonna talk mostly, so this is gonna be partially for the gamers out there, but also for people who are just looking for focus. Now, the one thing that, bouncing down to the bottom of the label, we have both lutein and zeaxanthin that come from Marigold flower, and this is for the eye support. You see these in multivitamins a lot. You see vitamins like Centrum talking about it and stuff, and they're great to have on an everyday basis. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be taking this every day, but these are ingredients that I think are incredible. As someone with a family history of macular degeneration, I am a big proponent of zeaxanthin, and it's great to see this. Now, one of the reasons I forgot to mention this when showing the color of the product is that these ingredients, they've been difficult to source lately, and they do add like a little bit of brownness and darkness to the color of the powder and the drinks. And because of that reason, for both of those reasons, they've not been included or they've been removed from other gaming supplements. So I am a big fan of these, but they should be supplemented every day, especially if you're like me and you're worried about something like macular degeneration, which, by the way, I think is very attributed to hyperinsulinemia. And so try to keep your blood sugar and insulin levels low. That's enough. We'll talk about that. But with regards to gamers, gamers should be obviously trying to protect their eyes. We're staring at screens all day long, and I don't need to go into all that. In addition, one of the ingredients, and this has many, many uses, the second on the label is taurine. And 2 scoops, you're going to get a gram of that, which is an efficacious clinical dose with regards to actual endurance activities, including exercise. And the reason is because this is an osmolyte that helps your body with water balance and produce a sheath of water across your body. And it's very important for not just the muscles, but also the eyes. And it's actually an important reason why it's included in cat food, for instance. Cats, if you build your own cat food, which I don't do, they need taurine, and that's gonna really, really help them not go blind. It's an important sulfur-based organic amino acid, and it is included here, but there are also focus effects from those hydration-based effects from taurine as well. So I'm a big fan of this. So this has some eye support, which is a great thing for the gamers out there, anyone who's interested in that kind of thing. I love seeing zeaxanthin. That's a personal thing. So beyond that, we do have, now because we don't have New Level, which is a bonded form of arginine that has been studied on gamers, but that also drives up the price a little bit of some of those other products that can make claims. We're staying below, at least I hate quoting prices on this channel, we are staying below $30 with the coupon-based prices as of right now. And so that's one of the benefits here. So we're above a lot of these different products that are proprietary blends. This is a full open formula, but we don't have all the ingredients. However, instead of using the New Level, they are using here with Myprotein L-Citrulline. It's just a gram in the 2 scoop serving, and citrulline helps your body produce more nitric oxide. It gets converted to L-arginine, which helps your body make more nitric oxide, which basically widens the blood vessels in a process called vasodilation, and you get more blood flow. Athletes love this, especially when it's like triple the dose or so, or even more, when they get the pumps in the gym, nitric oxide pumps, more blood flow, more nutrient delivery, and then better endurance, reduced fatigue, less soreness, all these cool things that come with high doses of citrulline. Now, why is it in a cognitive supplement? And because the effects work for blood flow in the brain as well. And so there's some research showing that having more arginine, having more nitric oxide levels will help out with blood flow to the brain, which can then help with focus. So that's why you have a blood flow inducing agent, and it may even help some of the other ingredients get to where they need to go as well. So more blood flow means that we might be able to get more of that choline going towards the brain as well. And that's why we're excited about that. Now, one of the words we're gonna say a lot here is dopamine. Got a couple ingredients outside of the citicoline that can help boost dopamine. Another one is the amino acid L-Tyrosine. It's just a 500 milligram dose of 2 scoops. So not a huge dose, but that's usually like the minimum dose I like that I can start to feel it. And this is an amino acid that helps your body create more of the like happy and feel-good neurotransmitters, including dopamine and norepinephrine. So we see this a lot in focus-based supplements, focus-based pre-workout supplements, and it's a good thing to have here. I do like taurine, or no, I do like tyrosine. I honestly don't love it at super duper high doses. Like 2 grams is where I max out, but we're not even close to that. We're at 500 milligrams here, so it's a nice starter dose. If you're feeling good from it, you might want to tinker with a little bit more, because we're not sure like what ingredient here is going to make you feel good. A lot of them induce dopamine, and the other one that does, on top of the Cognizin Citicoline, is L-Theanine. Now we have a 200 milligram L-Theanine dose here paired next to 150 milligrams of caffeine, and that's in 2 scoops. L-Theanine is an amino acid that kind of takes like the edge off of the caffeine, and it induces a kind of a calming effect, but it's not a total, like, it's not a depressive effect. So it's a calming effect and it's very synergistic with caffeine. The question is what ratios you want. When I'm training and wanting to get after it, I want less L-Theanine than caffeine. But in terms of something like getting focused, studying, gaming, chilling out, I am totally cool with 200 milligrams of L-Theanine paired with 150 milligrams of caffeine. And if you need more caffeine, then you either gotta take more and it's gonna cost you more, or you're gonna drink your coffee or whatever. But L-Theanine has a lot of synergy, and there is some research showing that that can also boost dopamine levels a little bit as well, but that's not the primary mechanism. And so it's really cool to see this paired with the caffeine. You wanna have, if you've never had a caffeine plus L-Theanine supplement, you're a gamer out there, give it a shot. You might notice like an induced calmed type of focus, not like get you amped up, hyped, up and down crash focus. And that's what we're going here. If you want to crash focus, you drink 3 energy drinks, or you have one of these crazy pre-workout supplements, all these bonus stimulants and stuff. That's not what we're going for with Myprotein COMMAND. And most gaming supplements aren't like that. And that's why we have this like kind of niche category of these nootropic gaming supplements to have the focus with the anti-jitter type of focus. This one happens to also have the eye health and and some vitamins as well. And yeah, so there are a bunch of vitamins in here: vitamin A, C, D, E, niacin, B6, B12, zinc citrate, and that's all well and good. I honestly, I think a lot of times we get plenty of the B vitamins from the stuff we drink. I'm a huge proponent of zinc. Zinc citrate's an okay form. It's not, there's 2 better forms out there, but it's definitely not the worst form. It's not the zinc oxide. So it's good to see this. That's good for immunity. And we've had many videos talking about the zinc effects on immunity. If you're not eating enough meat, you definitely want zinc. If you're not eating a lot of meat, you definitely want a lot of the stuff in here, like choline and everything. So I'm a big fan of some of this stuff. Other B vitamins, honestly, I don't care. They're like everywhere, and we're just like, I don't want to be pissing orange all day long. So yellow, orange, whatever. And then all of this is amplified by New Life Sciences ingredient estrogen, which is a notoginseng astragalus combination that's been shown to amplify the uptake of a lot of the different amino acids. In this case, most likely the citrulline. There's some research behind that, but maybe the theanine and tyrosine as well. And that's an incredible uptake ingredient. We've seen a lot of really, really interesting science coming out of New Life Science talking about all these crazy things that they're pulling out of ginseng. So subscribe to our channel, because we're always getting into that research, and it's pretty heavy. We have a lot of cool stuff on our blog. Estrogen's been used in several supplements to help amplify the other ingredients, and we have that as well. And then finally, my favorite herb, Rhodiola. I love this stuff. I've talked about it. I got a very long video talking about all the benefits, and we can link to that in YouTube and everything. This even has a 1% rosavins, 3% salidroside extract standardization. Salidroside is awesome. Feels good. I'm all about it. Fact of the matter is, though, in 2 scoops, you're just getting 25 milligrams. I can't make any claims. I will always take any level of rhodiola. I'll take 1 milligram over 0 milligrams. I love this stuff. It feels good. It's a mood enhancer. Mostly focus on the mood. There's a little bit of anti-mental fatigue effects. There's a little bit of anti-physical fatigue effects. It's an adaptogen that regulates all sorts of hormone levels, and it works on the serotonin system. So we have like a lot of dopamine action going on in the supplement. We also have a little bit of serotonin, but the fact of the matter is it's 25 milligrams. And I'm not gonna make any claims whatsoever. The smallest study I've seen making a claim is 100 milligrams. If you're interested, check out our video or read our blog post talking about rhodiola and decide if you want to take more. I honestly would go crazy if this had a little bit more of it in there. But if you like some of the ideas of boosting serotonin as well as boosting dopamine, then take a look at rhodiola. This herb it's just downright fantastic. It's my favorite, and I'm all about it. I love it. I like the fact that there's some in here. I wish there was more. I will take 25 milligrams, especially if it's a salicylic-based one, any day of the week. But I'm not gonna say that this is the end-all be-all. This supplement is really more about getting a little bit of caffeine alongside of some citicoline and a lot of helper ingredients at a price that's not gonna break the bank. And because of that, well, you have to make a little bit of flexibility in terms of some of the stuff like the citrulline and then also the rhodiola. I would love for more rhodiola, or I would love for Myprotein to partner up again with NB Nutrition and get the Rhodio Prime 6X, which is high 6% salicylate extract, and then you can take another pill separately if you want. I really think gamers would love rhodiola. This is just not enough for me to make any statements. So that's my little rant on rhodiola. Otherwise though, I am feeling good. I like this stuff. I'm a fan of any type of energy drink that's gonna give a little bit of choline, a little bit of taurine, a little bit of citrulline. Some of these like daily basics that I think we in the workout world we get all the time. But in like the focus or study world, there's someone who's got to work on an Excel spreadsheet all day long, or someone who's gaming. There's a lot of ingredients that you might not be getting, and you might be deficient. And if you're deficient in taurine, for instance, you're going to have memory issues. Like that's been demonstrated. So a lot of times we're just trying to avoid the deficiency by supplementing more, whether that's taurine or choline, or getting our nitric oxide levels back to normal. Something simple to do is do nasal breathing when you're playing your game, and that will help boost nitric oxide levels as well, I believe. So there's a lot of tricks you could do, but supplementing always helps, and that's why we're here. So Myprotein COMMAND, a very good energy nootropic powder, lemon lime flavor, split down the middle, no aftertaste, no problems going on. I love the feel of citicoline. I love me some caffeine. I do like L-Theanine, but when I'm training, I want more caffeine than L-Theanine. For the focus, I want more theanine than the caffeine, or just keep them at about even, and that's where we're at right here. So PricePlow.com/myprotein is where you can sign up for the alerts and learn a little bit more. I subscribe to the channel too. I gotta get the grape flavor as well and try to test that out. So overall, lemon lime split right down the middle. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to PricePlow.